Oh my god, I did one cringe thing. I did the whitest thing I could have done. When you went up to knock at the doors, you know how they have the list of voters? For most of them, I did okay, but I did one wrong. I walked up and I knocked, and I asked if Lake Shaw was there, and it was Lakeisha. Dude, this lady's name...
Oh my god.
This lady's name was spelled...
Why did you even gamble with the names?
Because if like a kid answers, you have to ask like, oh, like is Lakeisha home? Is there whatever home or whatever?
You just check the ages and then you ask if their parents are home.
I never want to risk that, like, because I don't know if it's parents. I don't want to like say something. This is how her name was spelled. I was like, no way, and it was Lakeisha.
You can ask for an adult.
Maybe yeah. Oh my god, it was cringing. Wait, what? Yes, this is how they spell their name. I'm like, there's no way, dude. But yeah, that was my
Wait,
one.
how did they respond?
She just laughed at me. It's like, okay.
Oh, okay.
I learned the trick to canvassing to not offend anyone is to be as general as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ask how many voters there are, and then you just gamble at that point.
I feel
But
like
anyway, I wanna fight with you about a couple things.
Oh yeah, go for it. Fight with me. What's up?
Why don't we have a fundraising link?
What would we fundraise for?
Well, one, we could subsidize your travel, so it's not costing you as much. Make it a little bit like more incentivized for you to show up to these things.
Well, I'm here. First of all, I've showed up to everyone. Okay.
Yeah, I know, but we don't want you to just like show up. We want you to be excited about it, right?
I am
we don't
excited.
want you to
A lot
be
of
thinking about
fun.
all the money you're losing, like
Okay,
by
go
being
ahead.
there.
What's the
Maybe you
next
can
one?
wear something than sweatpants.
I like.
And
my
then so
statements.
other things we could do with fundraising is like making ourselves look more professional. Actually getting, I think Doug talked about shirts once. I'm not super big on that, but it's just another piece of the fundraising thing. To just
Yeah, I thought
get
about
people
that,
more involved.
but I would need. I needed more notice. Like to get a design. Like if I'm really super quick, maybe we could turn around and design in 2 days, maybe. And then to get that into like a factory and shirts shipped and like everything, maybe in a week. But like you're talking like 2 sessions max, maybe. That's assuming we do everything no hiccups. Like this would be a decent idea, but I need like way more time, more notice for this. Yeah.
That's fair, but like other things we can do fundraising is subsidize people that are carpooling, like give them gas money so that the people that are driving cross country, picking people up in different states, we can actually incentivize them to do that.
To pay for travel out canvassing? Yeah, possibly, yeah.
Provide PPE. That's another thing. Providing fresh PPE so people aren't reusing the same PPE.
Well, I think for all of the events so far, we've had a ton of extra shit, don't we? We've got hand sanitizer, gloves, and I don't know if we're bringing extra. I thought we were bringing packages of extra masks too. Yeah.
So I offered because my dad distributes PPE large scale to hospitals. So I could have given you like a discounted price, but I guess it just didn't go through in time or whatever. But anyway, I can do that going forward. But the idea was like, I think a certain amount of hours masks become less effective because of the moisture, especially if we're walking around so much within the mask. So switching them out might be good as a precaution. Also, like distributing mini bottles of hand sanitizer so people can actually sanitize between houses. I think that's good. Other fundraising things that we can do is actually, like, instead of having you travel and fly back and forth, we could have maybe just got you an Airbnb like the math team had. That way you don't have to travel.
That's my relationship would be kind of weird. I don't know if Melina would have to live down there the whole time. I don't know if I want to be away from home for like a whole month. Cost-wise, it makes sense. I have to move my whole computer down there. I don't know if I have a stable internet connection. There's a lot of like variables that go into that.
That's fair. But I think it would add to like the experience. Like you had to fly out Sunday night. I think if you had the opportunity to like actually stay the night, maybe we could have like gotten some like community involvement, get people more into the community feel instead of everyone shows up, canvasses, and like at 5:30 comes around like, okay, bye everyone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, we were all together, like eating lunch and everything between both days, right? Where we were all like hanging out and eating before going off for a second shift.
Yeah, but I think it would be really nice to celebrate like how many doors we knocked on at the
Sure.
end of the day.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, having something on like Sunday evening might be nice. It just depends how many people there and then where we go. Sure.
And then other fundraising. Hold on, let me think. I would make us less reliant on other groups, I guess, if it came down to that. We could
Yeah,
buy our
that's a
own
hard one.
content.
That's just a lot to manage. Like, cause I don't know how to like load those lists and get those lists and like work van and everything. Like, I try to do like piece by piece. Like, that stuff is really complicated. The Yang group helped us like a lot in terms of like organizing the actual like door knocking list. And I'm okay like offshoring that work for now. But I mean, ideally, I guess in the future we would work with the campaigns directly, and we would get doors to knock on. We'd get the data directly from them.
Yeah, because even that got a little bit messy, and like it's not even like I don't even think it's close in terms of how much money we would raise. Like we blew past that Afro Sabi's fundraising goal in like seconds.
Yeah, I
And
guess I
then
just feel like because like I'm not trying to do this for like credit or any shit like that, so it'd look weird if I do like a fundraiser for it. Let's say that I like somehow raise like $50,000 for it. It's like, oh fuck, now it looks like I'm just like making money off the canvassing shit. I don't know.
even then, like we can just use that money to go forward or donate it to another pack at the end if we don't use it all. And then there's a lot of stuff we can do there. You could afford, you could actually afford to like hire Doug full time to run this project year round, maybe. I don't know, crazy stuff like that, depending on how big you want it to get. I just think there's a lot of like missed opportunity, um, but I'm super passionate about this project. I don't know if Doug's told you, but I've been working like like today I spent all day literally just messaging and calling people, trying to make sure that the turnout is good for this
Wait,
weekend.
where are you getting the numbers from to call anybody?
Doug gave me a list of people to call. So yeah, I've been volunteering my time because I think this is super cool. Like this is uh, a community that I identify with, doing something like politically active, and that's super powerful. And I think I think I don't know. I feel like you're not excited about it. Can I ask your opinion on
I mean,
your
I think I'm
excitement
super
level?
excited about it. I'm like I said, I'm literally sinking 20 grand of my own money into this, and I'm like flying every weekend to do it. I mean, I'm not like I'm not much of like the walk around and like cheer and everything person, but like I think I'm probably sinking more into this than any other like individual thing I have for the past few years. Like,
Okay, I think the monetary cost thing is fair. Monetary thing is fair.
I don't
But like
I'm not
I
like a
got
very
really
big
scared.
like outward
Sorry.
excitement person. But sorry, go ahead.
I got really scared when you almost canceled the event last week when I donated to ask like what was going on, and you said it might not happen, and I don't know, that freaked me out a little bit because
Yeah. Listen, okay. Ask me in 2 years, and you'll know why. Okay, I'll just say that much. But yeah. I mean, we're trudging forward. You know, that next one should
yeah.
be better than the last one too.
Um. Oh, did Tuck tell you about what I'm trying to set up for you?
No, what are you trying to set up for me?
Um, I should probably not say it out loud.
Never
So I'm
mind. I
just
think I know what it is. How do you have that connection?
Uh, I have a very well connected family in
Oh,
terms. I've like
shit.
just random connections.
Okay, I know what
Through
you're
my
talking
family.
about then. Yeah.
Yeah. So that should be cool, and I hope like that's appealing to you. I don't know how you feel about that.
Yeah, that's super awesome. I told Doug that that would be like a sick as fuck thing. 100%. Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I just really, really want this to go well, and I think I just want more, I guess, like resources for Doug and the other people working on this.
Well, okay. So
So
real
like,
quick. So Doug has plenty of resources. Okay, that's like not a problem. All right. Um, and then yeah, everything else is just a matter of like learning the ropes. Like I've never done anything like this literally in my entire life. This is the first time we're doing it. I think it's like going okay. Like I'm sure there are going to be missed opportunities, but like this is like a lot of shit that I've never even tried to manage before, and I think it's doing okay. Like we knocked like 2,000 doors on our first attempt ever like canvassing, which I think is like admirable. like yeah, like it's improving. And this is also like everything has been like super short notice, like right off the fucking cuff for like a runoff election and everything. Like yeah, yeah.
I think you're gonna be super happy with this weekend, since I've been actually like going out there confirming people that are coming out there. I think you're gonna be super like happy with turnout, and I really can't wait for this weekend.
Yeah, something I changed with make sure people are signing up for those lists too. Something I changed about the list this time is I'm collecting how many people need a carpool and who's capable of providing rides too. Because I think we missed out on people last time because they just couldn't get a ride from Atlanta down to Columbus. So
Tomorrow I'm spending all day coordinating carpools across the country, so you don't have to worry about that too much.
gotcha. Are you using my canvas list?
I think Doug's gonna send that to me later, and then I've been individually just talking to everyone. And so like we got people up and down the East Coast and the Southern Coast coming in, so I'm gonna try to coordinate as many carpools as I can.
Gotcha. It might be better to put off that coordinate. Are you getting paid for this?
No.
Okay.
I'm just super passionate about this. Like,
yeah, I understand.
Doug has been like, hey, you don't have to do all this. I'm volunteering all my time. I'm not expecting any sort of like payment.
Yeah, well, I mean, fuck, you should be. What am I thinking of? Oh, if you're gonna coordinate carpool stuff, I was gonna do that. If you're gonna do that, that's fine. If you're gonna coordinate carpool stuff, I feel like it'd be better to wait until like Thursday, or maybe Friday. Probably not. Maybe Thursday, in case people show up late, so that you don't have to like reshuffle all that around. But it might be better to start tomorrow, and then you can pick up any stragglers on Thursday or Friday too.
Yeah, I've got some contingencies. I'm gonna like not put people at max capacity so that we have some wiggle room if someone drops out or people need rides.
Also, this is like really maybe a little bit anal or whatever, but like be really careful about carpooling. Like I should probably be max. I don't even know 4 people to a vehicle is safe, but I don't want like people
I'm
like
super sketched out by 4.
Yeah,
I'm gonna avoid 4 at all costs.
Yeah, I don't want like people. I don't want to host any super spreader events. Okay, I'm not trying to get involved in that.
Yeah. I totally feel you. Yeah, I'm gonna do my best to keep everyone safe. Don't worry about that. But yeah, But do you know how many people were like in the math mansion?
Like 7. I don't know how many.
It was like, I think like 10 people in one house.
What do you
mean? Crazy. There are 10 people living in one house.
Well, it's a math mansion. How much of a mansion is it?
It's a 2-story, but it's not a big house. It's not an actual mansion. It's like a townhouse.
Okay, well that's okay. Wait, what? Anyway, why are you telling me this?
I don't know. It's just like I feel like they were super like adamant about like the social distancing at the event, and I went to their house and they're like, I get you guys are all wearing masks inside and stuff, and it seems pretty good.
Well,
but
maybe
like,
if none of them go out or get tested or whatever, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they're probably being safe. They seem like a really smart group of people, so I'm not too worried about it. But let me see. I really wanted to fight about that fundraising thing. I think publicity wise, I think you dropped the ball. I'm gonna say it. I think it's like if you were a Destiny viewer that like comes in like twice a week, I don't think you could find the link.
Possibly. I mean, I've mentioned it on a few big streams, and then we've got a Discord with like over 200 people in it.
Yeah, but you need a link to get to the Discord.
Good. Yeah. Well, the link to get into the Discord should have been emailed out to all the people that showed up the original event, which had like 150 people at it. Like everybody there should have gotten a link to that Discord.
Yeah, but like we want more than the
to pretend I lived in a
people, right?
Wait, what? Say that again. Sorry.
A lot of people didn't go to the first 150 people thing because it was just hard to get there. I mean, yeah, I didn't go because I was out of state, and then I know a lot of other people didn't go because honestly, it's just the first event. You're not actually canvassing, and you have other priorities. So I think like there's no pin post on the Reddit. I've been posting like every day stuff about the thing personally, just so I can make sure people are involved.
Yeah, and, I think there could be like a sticky post on the subreddit. I had plans to put that today, and then I've been calling out people, but yeah, that could probably help.
And then if I typed Georgia in your YouTube channel, and there's one video from 4 weeks ago. I mean, like, I get that you have a lot of content and like, but I don't know. I just feel like I never hear about the project, and if I hear about the project, it's no more than like 10, 20 minutes.
Sure. So, I mean, I did a lot of drive for the very first thing, but like, I'm not going to make this, like, I'm already suffering enough as a result of doing this project. I'm not going to make this like a main focus, because the reality is that like this type of stuff is not a content driver, and this type of stuff is not a money driver for me. Like, it looks like really good initially, but to start like overwhelming content or to start like putting a ton of stuff on YouTube or whatever about it is going to like hurt me even more than it already does financially, which it does quite a bit. Also, I don't
Yeah,
I don't know
agree.
necessarily if I need that much more like publicity from my community onto this event. Like I said, to the first thing, we got 150 people. Even if we only rally half of them to the future event, 75 canvases is crazy. That's insane. That'd be like an insane number. And then plus any other people that are dragged in as friends or that hear about it otherwise. Like, I feel like our numbers should be good just on that alone, without like constantly advertising it or smashing it to our community. I don't believe I shouldn't need that much more extra drive. I think the communication has been really abysmal up to this point, but starting this week, like, I've gotten more hands-on with it. So now, like, I'm posting the canvassing link. I'm trying to coordinate all the carpool stuff. I'll probably post a Reddit link tonight. But yeah, I mean, like, there are other things that could go better. But like I said, like, this is the first time I've ever done it. I'm getting a lot of experience doing this right now. There's a ton of things that I would change like for the next time, but like all of this was spun up at literally the last minute. And then I'm doing the best that I can. Okay, sure.
Yeah, to be fair, these are just like points of improvement that I want to see, because like I love this project right now. This
Yeah, I know.
project,
I did too. I don't think people realize like it's really, really hard. You can ask
it
my
is
fucking
really, really
girlfriend that
hard.
is wants to dump me every fucking day because I don't spend enough time with her. It is really hard for me to take a day off streaming, and I've taken 3 days off every single week to fly down on a 5-hour flight to and from another state to like hands-on do this work, which I am, right? Like, I went out and I canvassed, like, I knocked 100 doors on my own, like, between those two between those two sessions and shit. Like, I'm out there like doing the work with you guys and then like monitoring everything and taking everything. Like, I do feel like really passionately about it. Like, I'm not gonna walk around and do like cartwheels or jumping jacks because like that's fun for me or whatever. That's just not the kind of person I am. But like, I think I've been like more hands-on with this project than probably anything I ever have been ever. But I have to balance that out with everything that's going on like in my life as well, right? Like, I still just lost my Twitch partnership, which was a huge blow to my income, and I'm paying like a lot of money, probably more than I should be, for like everything going on with this particular project. Like, I'm putting a lot into it. Like, there are definitely things that can go better, but it's a lot to manage. I'm doing my best. Okay.
Yeah, I really appreciate that you're doing this. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
don't want to like I want to come in here and be like, you're fucking this up or anything like that. I think
Mm-hmm.
this is, as far as like projects that online influencers do,
Mm-hmm.
like to like mobilize, I think this is probably up there, like with one of the best of them.
Mm-hmm.
I just I'm just passionate. I just want to keep improving.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think something that I think that would be really cool is we learned a lot about like Columbus and the situation in Columbus. I think it'd be really cool to just like have a stream where you break down like why we're particularly in Columbus, our potential effect in Columbus, and just like the stuff that we learned from the math team. I think would be really cool to share on stream.
Yeah, sure. Okay, I'll keep it in mind.
Um, Other than that, thank you for doing this project, first of all, because this has been one of the greatest joys of my life is helping out with this.
Wait, I'm super curious. Why this isn't like a call or anything? I'm just curious. Have you been involved with any other like political stuff before this?
Political stuff? No.
Oh, why? It sounds like you're like super passionate about this. Why not? Was it just like hard to find like the people to talk to get involved with it, or?
I just played it safe my whole life. Like I mentioned this at the event, but like I what did the typical like go to college, get a corporate job thing.
Mm-hmm.
I just left that job, and like now I get to finally like act on the moral compass that I have, and it feels good, like really really good. So
Gotcha. Okay. Well, awesome. Well,
I'm 24 Polar's world for that guy.
okay. Well, anything else you want to say?
Anyone that's listening, this experience is awesome. I made a reflection post on the subreddit. If you want to read about kind of what the process was like and what we went through. One story I really want to share is one of the doors I knocked on was like a super old, not super old. I think she was 64, and I asked her if she was going to vote in the election, and like she was like on the verge of tears. It's like I voted like every single election for the Democrats for the past 42 years without fail, and like she was like, and now we're like seeing change in the state. We're flipping it blue, and you guys are like inheriting the torch that they've been carrying for so long. Because let's be real, we're not great at voting, us young people. So that, like, honestly, that was such a like moving experience for me. Because, yeah, I really do feel like as a generation we kind of failed politically, especially
Well,
for
a little bit. I mean, we're kind of like just getting there, right? Like, I think it's still like the earlier generations that are representing. I don't even know if millennials are like represented that well in politics yet. But yeah, I mean, we suck at voting for sure.
yeah, and so it means a lot to me that I was finally able to like live my morals, come out here, and do the work. So I think everyone in DGG, if you go back, if you go 5 years and look back, and you were a part of this event, I think that'll be one of your proudest moments. So I encourage all of you to contact me. I'll get you signed up and everything. So yeah, I love this so much, and I just want everyone to experience it. So thanks for letting me come on stream.
Okay, cool, awesome. Well, hey, thanks a lot. I love you, buddy. You can always shoot me a message if you need anything else. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
All right.
Thanks.
I'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye. Remember to hit that like and subscribe, and don't forget the notification bell so that my videos show up right in your feed. Sometimes when I'm bored and I hate myself, sometimes I just go and Google, or I look up on YouTube like videos of people crying about Common Core math, and it just triggers me to no end.